first film, should I say, was the horror comedy. I'll give you the quick synopsis, even though the first word will give it away. Renfield, the tortured aide of the narcissistic boss Dracula, is forced to procure his master's prey and do his every bidding. However, after centuries of servitude, he's ready to see if there's a life outside the shadow of the Prince of Darkness. Did I pronounce everything right there? I felt like there was some words there I've never said before.
Yeah, no, that was all good.
It was the horror comedy starring Nicolas Cage and Nicholas Hoult, and is it Awkwafina?
Awkwafina, yeah.
Awkwafina. Renfield. So, let's lay out the stall right now. I'll kick us off with this review. Cockney John, when he saw the poster/trailer for this, was well up for it. And I have to admit, I was not. I did not care to watch this. There was another film out that I was desperate to see, which we will get onto, because obviously that was the second film we went to see. But this was one that didn't interest me. The only thing that I was appreciative of before watching it was the fact that it was 90 minutes long. I thought, that'll do me. 90 minutes will do me.
Perfect.
But, and like I said last week, I don't mind a big but. It is surprisingly quite enjoyable. It's a quite fun film. The kind of goriness of it I wasn't expecting, but it was more slapstick horror, and it wasn't scary in any type. Like if you've got a 12, 13, 14-year-old, do not worry about this film. But there's a lot of gore, a lot of blood. But it's fun, and it's quite enjoyable. Nicolas Cage goes all out as Dracula. I thought at times he went obviously too over the top, but that's Nicolas Cage, and you take him for what he is, an absolute legend of the game. So there's nothing but respect there. And I was pleasantly surprised. It was my first day back at work after 2 weeks off, and I went in. I was tired. I was grumpy. I was starving until obviously I had the Wingstop. And then it started. You hate horror films. Yeah, I don't like horror films, really. And I sat there for 90 minutes and thoroughly enjoyed it. Let out a few lols here or there. There's some amazing support characters in this. Like Ben Schwartz, who plays the main bad guy. He's brilliant. But I think it's Brandon Scott Jones I want to give a shout out to. Now, you might not know him. To be fair, I don't really know him. He plays like the leader of what would you say, like a self-help group, something like that. Yeah. And he is well funny. He plays the part so really dry. Funny, So it was pleasantly surprising. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not buzzing off it like I did Dungeons and Dragons, but I didn't mind it. Didn't mind it at all. So I'm going to kick this podcast off, even though we're nearly 15 minutes in, by giving Renfield a very, very solid 3 Harry Stampers. Cockney John, that's good. What are you saying?
Yeah, I mean, I loved it. I thought it was hilarious. Like you say, the gore, it was almost like cartoon violence, but in a film. The effects were actually pretty good. The fight scenes, I was really impressed with. I mean, some of the fight scenes were getting up there with John Wick. I thought they were really good. And now I loved Ben Schwartz. I love Ben Schwartz in everything. I think he's absolutely hilarious. Even if you watch his YouTube TV show, it's so funny. I mean, he's a very similar character in a lot of things, but sort of based on his famous John Ralphio from Parks and Recreation. Yeah. But it's a great character. Awkwafina was really good in it. And she's sort of impressing me. She's impressing me. She's a really good actress. Really good. She is. And I think we're going to see her. And she's got a great voice as well. Yeah, she's got a great voice. And she's got like a really distinctive voice. And what was the animated film that she voiced? I don't know, but she
sounds. Wasn't she a big voice in one of the animated films?
She sounds like she smoked 40 a day.
Yeah.
Little Mermaid. She was in Little Mermaid.
Well, she's it. No, she's gonna be in Little Mermaid.
gonna be in that. Raya and the Last Dragon.
Yeah, well,
Last
it's
Dragon. I haven't seen
Raya
that.
and the Last Dragon. That's the one. Yeah, brilliant. But yeah.
But I think we're gonna start seeing her in some more serious roles, definitely, because she's really talented. But yeah, I'm just giving it. I love horror. Like, it's not a scary horror at all. It's just a bit gory. Really enjoyable. Defo gonna watch it again. 3.5 for me.
So there you have it. Renfield, the brand new release from Nicolas Cage, and obviously, if you were of a certain age, Nicholas Hoult, who was in About a Boy, and then rose up to star in Channel 4's Skins, or E4's Skins. He's gone on to have a great career, and he plays the role really, really well. And Renfield, yeah, it's a real good time. So 6.5 total from Adam and Cockney John, 3 Harry Stampers, 3.5 Sandys. Not too bad at all.